So I just saw this. This just happened to pop up. And I've watched a couple other content creators, and they're super excited. They think it's the greatest news ever. And it just really gets me. Okay. So no. It's like the same people that bitch all the time that there's nothing to do in this game this game that, there's nothing to do. As soon as the Division developers do something that is going to possibly change the game for better or for worse, right? It's going to change the game. It's going to change the way you play it. It's going to possibly have you improvise on how you play it or how you make a build or just anything, right? Out of the blue. They cry. A bunch of them cried. And I don't even think as many cried as videos were made. You know what I mean? Like, I think people were talking about everybody crying, but I don't think as many people were crying as they said they were. I think, but it really pisses me off because I don't consider myself a content creator, but I consider myself a very strong supporter of this franchise. Okay. And Division 1 is by far the best out of the two. We have so many freaking gear sets in this game that you can't actually fail. You know, it's like, yes, I understand the Division 1 had metas, but not really. I feel like every gear set in the Division 1 was a meta gear set. You know what I mean? Like, there's more metas to me in Division 2 than there is Division 1. But I saw this, and I'm like, how did they hear us, right? I don't go to the forums because the forums is just the dumbest shit ever. I mean, people bitch to the developers and harass the developers, and it's an unpleasant area to be in. So I stay away from that. And maybe that's where all the posts are. I don't know. But instead of going through and doing this shit, put a survey out. Make it so when you log in, right? Because half the people are complaining, they're playing other stuff. They're not even playing the Division, right? They want to be able to get new content, jump in with their hottest player, with their biggest character, their strongest character, and just blow through the shit and then disappear back to another game. Half the reason why they're crying about the seasonal character is because it means they got to start over. So they have to invest in the game. They have to relearn stuff. They have to try new things. They have to do different things. They can't just blow through shit with their top character. And that's what everybody's crying about. They're not crying about the fact that the seasonal character. They're crying because they have to start over and they can't just blow through the shit and play another game. That's how I feel about it. So when I see this first line, it says, "We hear you and want to assure you that we have carefully considered your feedback after the announcement of Season 2.0. Whose feedback? YouTube video feedback? Like 5 developers or 5 content creators that said the whole community is up in roar? Where's the survey? Send a survey. Put a survey in the game. You log into the game, you answer the survey. That way, the people that aren't logging into the game, they don't get a say. The people that log in the game get a say. It says, after thorough examination of the discussions with the team, we have decided to reevaluate Season 2.0 with particular attention to seasonal characters, with the goal of progressing without them. This change will not impact the previously announced Year 6 plans, but it will require us to assess the changes necessary to the new seasonal experience. Well, guess what? There is no new seasonal experience. We just found that out in the last Manhunt, right? The first Manhunt was pretty excited. We had Anna. Anna brought us to this little map thing. It was cool. I liked it. I'm like, all right, wow, they're kind of going in a different direction. Then we did this last Manhunt. It was done in an hour and a half. It sucked. It was nothing. There was nothing new to it. It was just like the old ones. And we ended up being done in an hour and a half. And the next Manhunt doesn't start for 3 weeks. And all the speed runs don't start for 6 days. So within an hour and a half, you have nothing to do. You're back to doing whatever you were doing. Where was I? This change will not impact the previously announced Year 6 plans. Well, of course it will. But it does require us to assess the changes necessary to the new seasonal experience, which there won't be, which will be integrated with Year 6 Season 2 this fall. Once we have ironed out the inner details, we will return with more information, a live stream, and PTS. A PTS of what? Right? Why not let the season 2.0 seasonal characters be the PTS? Why not let us try it? Before you scrap it, let us try it. It says thank you for making your voices heard and your continued support as we work to improve the Division 2 experience to serve our community. Well, you're not serving your community. If you don't go through this, you're not serving your community. You're serving the people that got the most views, the big subscribing people, the people that subscribe to the streamers and stuff like that. You get, yeah, all right, whatever. It's just, I don't know, just shit like this just pisses me off. It's like, and I shouldn't get upset about it. It's just a game, but it's the fact that the little guys get no say. Like I have not personally talked to anybody that is disappointed in the seasonal characters. At least 20 to 30 people that I have actually physically talked to about this game are excited about it. They don't go on YouTube half the time. They don't see all the stuff. You know, it aggravates me. You know, it's like I just watched a couple big streamers videos and they're all excited about it. And it's like, well, you know what? You just lost out on making content. You lost out on being able to play a game you love, make the content for that game, whether it be out of the ordinary builds. I mean, nobody knew what they were going to do for a seasonal character. But without trying it, people bitched. The big people bitched. They heard it, and now they're not doing it. And I understand. I mean, I was looking forward to just being able to do something new, right? It's like you look at the current state of the game, okay? I can't stand Descent. Descent is in the wrong direction. Descent should have been survival. Should not be skill oriented. It should be gear oriented. You get drops. The drops you use to build, to make a build to get to the end, not with skill sets. I have only done it Descent 4 times. I have yet to struggle on it because the skill sets are easy, but a gear set would be difficult. If you didn't get a 4-piece or 3-piece of anything, it would have been great. No exotics, whatever. But Summit, you can tell Summit sucks because they went from 30 floors to get an exotic to 15 because nobody's playing it. Kenley College, why that thing is on a rotation, I have no idea. But once you did it, you never go back to it. Same with the classifieds. I mean, I look at all the things that this game puts in that are one-time plays. 1 time per character. It's exciting. After that, there's no point in going back to a classified because you've already done everything. And then when we get an opportunity to put a fresh spin on this game, certain people speak up that the division listens to, and they got their way. So they're all happy. They can take, and I understand the ability to be connected to the character that you put many hours into. I have 4 characters in the Division 1 that I refuse to delete because of that reason, and I bought the game again to start adding 4 more characters. Division 2 is not that way for me. I have 2 characters that are fully maxed out with builds, and I have 1 character that I've been playing today, And I hesitated to play today because I knew the seasonal character was coming. But I played a character today and I got it up to level 10. I will continue getting it up there because I want to make all 3 characters capable for doing a raid and stuff so that I can switch through, because I'm actually getting into the raids and I'm enjoying them. But the seasonal character was going to be, to me, was going to be a fresh take on this game. It was going to add excitement for me. Whether or not I like it, I don't know, because I don't know what they were going to do. I don't bitch about things until I know what it entails and if it's going to be fun or not, right? It's like going out to eat and looking at a place and going, yeah, I'm not going to go there. Their food sucks. And you've never tried it. I just think I understand, and I do understand that people have tried it in other games, right? But let these guys take a crack at it. I mean, I'm watching these same people that were bitching about season characters were so excited about Heartland. I played the alpha, the beta, whatever Heartland. It sucked. It wasn't going to last more than 3 months anyways. It was going to be scavengers. That's all it was. To me, it was scavengers. How long did scavengers last? Not at all. Didn't last. So Heartland wasn't going to last. And half the reason why it wasn't going to last is because it didn't really fit in with, it did fit in with the Division stuff, but it wasn't appealing. It wasn't any fun. I didn't enjoy it. It didn't fit the criteria for me. And it got canceled. I'm not upset. I mean, I'm not upset it got canceled. It would have been my choice to play it or not. I'm disappointed that they took a team that could have been making new content for this game and put them on that game just to scrap that game. And then when we do get new content for this game, few people with a lot of followers bitch, and now we don't get it. So when season 2.0 comes out and it's the same as season 1, or it has all the same things and there's nothing new to do, you're going to see these same people make videos bitching about how there's nothing to do or this isn't great, whatever. It just really, it wouldn't have hurt for them to take a swing and try it. Give us a PST of it, or PTS. Give us a PTS of it. You already have everything made. Everything is created. Give us a PTS and let us play it. Give us a survey. I think people were more excited that they had something different. That's all. And I was really excited to see what they were going to do. But now we're not going to see that. We're just going to see the same old shit that we've been seeing for the last, well, let's see. Ever since Fei Lao died, we haven't seen anything great. Yes, we have Countdown. There's raids. I get all that. But as far as actual storyline, all that stuff, we're too focused on other things. I just saw an interview the other day with Daria and another with a writer, and she's more worried about who my character's banging than what the story is. So it's kind of sad. But you know what? Hey, if you didn't want seasonal characters, then you won. For all of you that did want seasonal characters, I'm sorry. I guess our voice wasn't loud enough. We didn't have a big enough platform, I guess, to give our feedback. And we were probably never asked. So either way. So take care. And who knows? I don't know. I just saw a couple of videos and I want to talk on it. I probably talked on it longer than I wanted to, but it really pisses me off. When a game swings for the fences and people take and interpret what they read, run with it without actually trying it. It's like, I don't like pineapple, but I know I don't like pineapple because I've tasted it. So anyways, that's enough negativity for me today. Have a great day. If you want to talk more in depth and be nice, leave comments in the bottom. Let me know what you think. And if you didn't like it, you didn't like it. But let me know. I guess let me know if you did like it, because I really don't give a shit if you didn't like it. I kind of just want to hear, what were you excited about? What were you waiting to see? Because the only argument you have of why you didn't like it is because you couldn't use your maxed out character. That's the only reason. And you can't tell me different. There's no evidence to tell me different. Because the only information you got when they released this was the fact that you couldn't use your overpowered character. And that's the only reason why you're bitching. So, anyways, let me know what you think, and thanks for watching.